We're joined now by Richard Southern with the day's business news. And Richard, the International Monetary Fund seems to be sending out warnings to investors. What are they saying?
Yeah, Erica, hello to you. Big warning indeed from the IMF today. They said the world is at risk of seeing a sharp drop in both stock and real estate prices. And they say this is because of the stimulus measures that are being slowly unwound by central banks around the world. You know, the Bank of Canada, the U.S. Central Bank, they've been printing billions of dollars during the pandemic and using that to prop up the economy by way of buying bonds and whatnot. That's slowly ending, and the IMF warns now that could cause some trouble. It says that monetary policy has led to, quote, pockets of market exuberance and rising financial leverage that the IMF said could unwind in disorderly ways. Something to certainly keep an eye on here. The IMF as well today reduced Canada's growth forecast for this year to 5.7%, down from 6.3 in July. However, the IMF says Canada's economy expected to do a little bit better next year. We didn't see any big correction in stocks today, Erica. The TSX managed a 20-point gain as Bay Street kicked off its holiday shortened trading week.
All right, and shifting gears a bit, Halloween is just around the corner, and we're expecting to see more trick-or-treaters on the streets. That could be good news for candy makers.
It is. The early signs are that there are seeing brisk sales of candies. The sweet purveyors, Erica, much better sales of candy than what we were looking at this time last year when, we really weren't seeing the sweets fly off the shelves. Mondelez, which makes locally here the likes of Mr. Big and Carol Milk and Wonder Bar, says it's selling pretty much all the Halloween candy it can make thus far. The major grocers also note brisk sales of Halloween candy, outpacing what they saw last year, noting that the miniature candy bars are selling quite well. Hershey's telling the Toronto Star much the same thing. Last year, provincial health officials recommended against the little ones going trick-or-treating.
Right.
This year, Ontario's Chief Medical Officer of Health giving the tentative thumbs up to that. A recent consumer survey found that Canadians on a whole say their Halloween budget will be the same this year. 2/3 say it's going to be the same. 15% expect to spend a bit more on Halloween, Erica.
And the world is enamored right now with the hit Netflix show Squid Game. Maybe you've heard of it. Everyone's heard of it. The show is always having a big impact on Halloween costumes this year.
You were away on Friday. Me and Melissa were talking about this on the air. She's binged the whole thing. I'm on episode 3. Have you watched any of this,
All
Erica?
of it. I binged it within the span of a week. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It is addictive. And, it's shaping up to be the hot Halloween costume. And, the characters, you're looking at it right here, they wear white shoes in the Squid Game Netflix show and tracksuits, as you can see. And would you believe sales of white shoes have absolutely soared as everyone looks to finish off their Squid Game Halloween costume? Specifically, sales of Vans slip-on white shoes are up 7,800% compared to August before this show debuted. Sales of tracksuits are also up 97%. And everyone looking to get in on the Squid Game action, Erica, for Halloween. Very exciting stuff.
Probably going to see a lot of those soldiers too, those with the red jumpsuits or hot pink, whatever color. Yeah.
With that big mask they wear as well.
So scary.